What's up, guys? Zaddy Reacts or Little Zaddy, whatever you want to call me, just don't call me out my name. We got Lil Mama with us.
What's up, everybody?
Anyways, her intros is just berserk.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Can't get it right.
my mom's about to be reacting to think living in a storage room for a couple months. I don't know. Anyways, alright guys, we about to run it up. Video starts now.
So if you're going to live in a storage unit, you're going to need to be as invisible as you possibly can be. You basically need to be a ghost. If anybody finds out you're here, that's when you start running into trouble.
You think?
So, first of all, I needed power for my unit. So what I did is I ran an extension cord along the power cable up here, and I sort of zip tied it up. So you can't really tell it's power is going to my unit unless you are looking closely. So this is my unit here, and at the top of the unit you can see I have an antenna, and that's so I can get a cell signal inside the unit itself, because once you close the door it drops all signal. I have a lock which I've magnetized onto the door so it looks like it's locked even when it's not. And then when I actually do want to lock it, I can just use this lock or use another one down here and leave that one there.
Really?
Alright, so let's take a look at the unit now.
What the hell?
Oh, shit.
So in here I've got my
You got it made.
TV, entertainment center set up there. I've got my bed. I've got my kitchen area over
That's a
there,
good idea for the homeless.
complete with a fridge and my couch over
You got
here.
a couch, everything.
Once you're inside here,
Man, what,
you
$12
can
a
close the
week?
door. And I've screwed on a latch here, so that way you can close it and sort of lock it from the inside.
Dang. Gotta be cold.
But don't you gotta get locked in? Like, don't they shut the door
Also,
and there's no way out of it? Or there
so
is a
you
way
see
out?
what
You
you're
said?
doing.
I don't know. Sure.
Up here I've got
A
a
microwave?
toaster oven, and this toaster oven actually works pretty well. I'd say it works just as well as a conventional oven. I've got some dishes over here,
Fire safety. Man, people
got some
lose
more
their
pots
stuff
and pans
behind
over
this food
here,
doing it, though.
and my fridge is right here.
You got a sink, too?
Underneath I've got a filing cabinet, some tools, and some storage for some other stuff I have. Up on this part of the kitchen I have cutting board so I can make some lunch or dinner there. I have a hot
know where
plate
you
for
moving
boiling
to.
water, cereal.
Get you a little
Up
storage.
here is
I'll pay it.
up here is the
I
Tupperware,
would be down.
and then over here I've got food
You gonna
cupboard
do it, because
with all
I'm
my
gonna get rid
food.
of you.
And this is the sink I've built, and the sink is basically like a 25-liter container filled with water, and I've
This
attached
was a
these
genius.
tubes here, so you just open it up, and then the water comes down this tube
Oh, my goodness.
and out there.
And what is that for?
So you've
Take
got
it
running
up.
water,
Okay.
you can
What
do dishes, get a
Oh
drink, whatever.
my
Okay,
God.
okay,
Water
I gotta see the
filters
toilet and
into
the
this
shower
bucket,
first.
which
And
goes
then
down into these holes here,
You there, you there.
which
I can
goes
see you
into a
there.
funnel, which leads into a separate container here.
And then it recycles.
And I usually find
That's
I have
dope.
to empty that container and refill that one, usually once a week, maybe twice. So over here above the bed,
You got
I've got a
alcohol.
bar.
He got him a
And
bar.
this is just to hold all my
Oh,
liquor and drinks
snap.
and everything. But I've also got stuff at the back there behind the bed. So what I've done is I've built this little hinge here. This comes out, and then the hinge drops down, and then that can hold in place while you go and get whatever you need to from back there.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy, he was preparing for
Here
this.
I've built a clothing rack,
You got a closet.
and this works just like it would in any closet. Put your clothes there, except I've included this little latch here on this string, so you can push the clothing further to the wall, giving you more space. Up here I've built
He's a
some
genius.
shelving for some
Genius.
items that I'm storing in here that I don't really use too much. I got my
they got a
snowboard
two-bedroom.
hanging from the ceiling there,
Are you?
and As you can see, all the stuff
Hey,
I've
we
built in
moving.
here is all built
What?
basically hanging from the ceiling.
Shoot.
And
Yeah,
the way
but
I did
basically
that
free.
is I just got 2x4s, really long 2x4s, and put
Well,
them all the
30
way
something a month?
across the
Come on,
unit.
really?
And
A
then
electric
I
does
used
that
L
for
brackets
electric.
She ain't
to
paying no bill.
put
The
shelving
storage people
down
paying the
from
bill.
that.
How about the cable?
So
Boy,
the
we about to get us
lights,
a 2-bedroom
lighting
over there
system
next to
here
him.
is they're
What
all
about
these
the
are all like
cable? He don't have
Philips
cable.
He
Hue
got
lights.
internet, he
So
got
you
cable.
can just turn
He
them
got-
on and off with
Come on,
either
we
your
moving next
smartphone
door.
app or this wireless switch
What
here.
happened? Why go black? Oh,
And of course, I do have my router there broadcasting my network, which that's all connected to. This
You
is
live
my new
hard.
TV
Come
I
on.
just bought. It's a 4K TV, and I've got it hooked up to my computer so I can game on it or watch movies or
Next
do
door.
anything like that. So up here, I've got, this is
You
my
like
left
these
surround
things, huh?
speaker. So the thing about the speakers is to hear properly, they should be positioned over here in the center and then to the right. But since this
What
is the
if you get
doorway,
caught
I sort of
overruled?
built this on a
What happens if you
sliding
get
system.
caught?
So it just slides over.
He ain't getting caught because he probably on the storage.
And now it's in the correct
facility.
spot, so
I-
you'll have
Okay,
proper
but what happens
sound.
if he does it?
And of course,
you
I've
don't?
got the back speakers back there.
I don't know if it's against the law. He's storing himself into a storage area. That's all he doing.
As for extra storage,
And
if
say
you
you
look up
can't
in the
live in it.
ceiling, I've got some games stored up there, just some
He's
pieces of
making
wood
use
to
of every bit
various
of that
items.
storage container.
Uh, got my nunchucks
Smart
up
dude.
here,
Got
and
some
all
stuff to
my
whoop your butt. You
shoes.
come up in there.
It's a
and
great
try
place to
steal it.
build a shoe rack.
Man.
For storing my other clothes that aren't on the rack over there, I have pull-out drawers here, so those pull out
But I broke
under the bed. I've got two of them.
Bro.
Yeah, so it's a really small space.
Cooties is not cool.
And I'm storing a lot of stuff in here. There's more stuff under the bed as well, and
Turn your
this
face
is
that
stuff
way.
I don't
breathe on me.
particularly use in this unit, but once I move out, I would use, so I'm keeping that. And
Okay.
as you can see, everything is sort of placed in an
So
area
what do you
where I
think
know
so
how to
far?
get to it. And,
I think we moving.
it's
I'm moving
quite
next door to
convenient
him.
Okay,
living here,
besides
actually.
that, you
I
said that million
even
times.
have a paper
Yeah, I
towel
like it.
holder. Like I have
I'm
all
for
the
it.
amenities you'd find in an apartment.
Shit.
Just in
So
a
get-
very
get all the
small
homeless
space.
off the
And
street.
I
No,
built
but
Build more
everything
storage
So if they
containers.
said we had
and
to
ready
live
to
like that,
access anything, and I don't have to waste time.
Hey, I do it.
And the only
But we didn't
real
have to,
thing I
like,
don't have in
hide.
here is a
Only-
washer and dryer.
Well,
Which
well
is
then
not a
again, I don't know
problem
because he ain't
because
got
I
no
can just go
windows,
to
so
the
I'm
laundry, that
I'm
sort of stuff.
claustrophobic. So if he could build me a window,
No,
This is my
there's
water
nothing
filling
like that.
funnel,
There's nothing like
and
that.
I'll actually
Okay, well,
show you
shoot,
how
I don't
that
know.
works
I
too.
mean,
I
Well, like
basically
they
have a
gave
cart here
things
where I
and
put my
all
water
that
tanks
stuff.
on,
What is
and the
that?
cart is pressed against the water fountain.
The water
And then
fountain?
there's a wedge underneath one of the wheels to hold that cart in place. Then the water fountain goes and it shoots
This is
water into
fun.
this funnel, which goes
oh,
through
he
that
must be a
wood, which I've drilled a couple holes in, and
either a
out this
scientist
tube
or
here,
he's
and
a
then this tube
engineer.
goes into
Man,
whatever
he's
tank I need
doing
to fill.
something. Shoot,
So right now this
He
is
ain't
the
no
water tank
typical
for my car. And,
homeless dude trying to find
just
somewhere to
about
live.
filled.
No, it's not. Nobody get homeless.
Of course,
And
he ain't
this is
homeless.
me
He got a
know,
storage
refilling
but
tank.
nobody's
the main
homeless.
water tank for my
I'm
storage
just saying,
unit.
he ain't no.
And I have the sink
Okay,
there.
but
and
the
I've
video
just
was never
emptied it.
based
Play the
off of
video. Play the video.
This thing usually takes about 10 minutes to fill from this water fountain here.
What are you
I
using the restroom?
build another one of these and use the second water fountain as well, but it's
did it-
broken
Oh,
and
they got a restroom.
doesn't
probably.
always work.
No, probably just use one of those.
I'll be moving into a new apartment in about 3 weeks, and I have quite a few plans for what I'll be doing to that place, so stay tuned for another video on that. In the meantime, though,
He
thanks
said
for watching.
another apartment.
3 weeks later.
Alright, so this is my new apartment. Just starting to move all my stuff in now. It's pretty bare bones at the moment.
Oh,
He actually really
so
moved into a
Kitchen.
apartment.
so while he was just waiting for his apartment, he was just standing
Bedroom over
there.
here,
Oh,
bathroom here,
The storage container look better
closet
than
and
that.
entry
yeah.
there.
I
Not
would
much
like to
now,
have
but
that.
I plan to build a rock climbing gym in here. So we'll see how that
Okay.
turns out.
Yeah, good luck with that one. But hey, dudes, I'm pretty sure you could do it.
Alright guys, that's the end of that video.
I'm for it.
Living out of a storage locker for 2 months in style. That's the name of that video. Go check it out. Link will be in the description. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. I feel like I'm gonna drop a video once every other day, or I might come back to back, maybe 2 times a day. I don't know, but anyways, I see you guys in the next one. Peace.